It's the 11th one of the season for the Indiana Elite. It's the 12th for the Gamblers. 10-0 Elite, 6-5 Vegas Gamblers. Let's do it. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. We are underway here in Vegas. Watkins gets into Perry immediately, and he puts a hook shot in straight over Pete Jones Jr., and we are underway. Rodney Watkins, the man that runs the offensive starting point guard for the Las Vegas Gamblers, assist leader for Season 1, and rejected there by Giorgio. Cameron Boozer finds out what it's like here in Vegas. Gamblers here on their second possession. They get it back into Perry. He throws it out. Corner three. Can't get the corner three to go. That one boarded by Pete Jones Jr. And first 30 seconds gone here in Vegas. They get it to Cameron Boozer again. He's going to look for redemption, and he's able to find it with the slam. Down low, Cameron Boozer throws it down. Thanks for tuning in, ladies and gentlemen. We're live here in Vegas. The 10-0 Indiana Elite take on the 6-5 Vegas Gamblers. The Gamblers got the win when these two squared off last season as Watkins slams it in down low. The Vegas Gamblers got the win when these two squared off last season. Matt Snow's going to coast-to-coast it all the way, but botch the layup down low. Gamblers will take over with their chance to extend to their early lead. Poked away by Matt Snow, but recovered by Watkins. When these two squared off last season, the Gamblers got the win by 16. 68-50 when these two squared off last season. Here in Season 2, the Indiana Elite have been the team to beat. Coming in as the #1 team in the league, they give it over to Boozer. Did Pete Jones Jr. He's looking for a lay-in down low, and he does. That's 4 points here for Boozer. He's got the first two baskets for the Elite. Rodney Watkins, assist leader for Season 1 in the Scuffed Basketball League. Spinning to the basket for the slam. He's got 4 points here early. But the assist leader, I believe he's already got one as he dished it into Perry down low there early. There's one for Matt Snow as he finds Pete Jones Jr. Both teams trading baskets here in the first couple of minutes. A great dish there to Perry. That's why he was the assist leader back in Season 1. Rodney Watkins finds him down low. Here come the Indiana Elite looking to match it again. They give it to Pete Jones. He gives it over to Cameron Boozer, though. He gets rejected again. Fight for the rebound. And it tipped perfectly to Pete Jones Jr., who slammed it in. He's got 4. Cameron Boozer has got 4. They are working the post here early, which is something we have come to expect from the Indiana Elite. Watkins up and over Snow. Can't get it to go. And Pete Jones comes up with the rebound. Halfway gone here in the first. Quick shot from Matt Snow. Rims it off the backside, boarded by the Gamblers. Halfway gone here in the first. Into Flory Badunga. This is the second-round draft pick here for the Gamblers. The rookie up against Truck Wallace. Up and over Truck Wallace. Can't get the hook shot to go. That one's boarded by Fandango. It'll stay tied up at 8. Looking for the first team to get the 10. Under 2 minutes here in the first, and it's Pete Jones Jr. that muscles his way in down low. Timeout, Vegas. Back to it. Back to it following the timeout from the Gamblers. Couple subs check in for both teams. Truck Wallace and Clem Fandango still out there for the Indiana Elite. Flory Badunga, the rookie, lays it in with the foul. He gets it in with the foul. He's going to go to the line for one more. 83% shooter here through 11 games for him, and not able to complete the three-point play. If there's anything scuffed in the Scuffed Basketball League, we know that it's free throws. Some of the B team checks in. It's Nomad in here. We know he leads the B team, but still some starters out there. Clem Fandango and Truck Wallace still in for the Elite, but they're going to give it to Rocco Pebble. He's going to look in down low, but he gives it out to Truck Wallace, who throws up a 3-ball. Can't get that one to go. It's boarded by Elijah Arenas. Elijah Arenas, the first-round pick for the Vegas Gamblers in the first-ever Scuffed Basketball League draft. Watkins driving around the screen and slams it down. Rodney Watkins. Nomad got caught up on the screen. Watkins took advantage of it, was able to slam it down. Gamblers go back up 2. Now Nomad's looking for his own screen, but great defense from Watkins. But Nomad just pulls up with Watkins in his face. He used it as a pick and pop. He drops it in. We're tied back up at 12. Watkins still in here. He's played the entire first. He's going to use the screen again. He throws it up on a pick and pop, and he drops it in. The point guards going at it here in the first. But it's the backup for the Elite. It's the starter for the Vegas Gamblers. Now Nomad's going to try on his own. He gets the screen. He's attacking, but he can't get the lay-in to go. Boarded by Watkins. He got the rebound as he attacked Nomad again. He gets it into Arenas. This is the first round pick here for the Gamblers. He's against Fandango. Rejected by Clem Fandango. Welcome to the Scuffed Basketball League. Greg Neal slams it down. Clem Fandango says, welcome to the SBL, young man, as he rejects Elijah Arenas. Truck Wallace got a hand on that one. Defense stepping up here late in the first for the Indiana Elite. Nomad, he steps back. He dishes it to Wallace. Back up to Nomad. Time winding down here in the first. It's over to Clem. Clem Fandango! No! Can't get the late three ball to go. Arenas got that one off, but can't get it to go. That takes us to the end of the first. Back to it. Let's kick off the second half here. Tied up at 14. Indiana Elite will start with the ball. Tied up at 14. Close first quarter here between these two teams. Like I said, Las Vegas Gamblers got the win last year when these two squared off. Late in the season, it was the penultimate next to last game of the season last year when these two squared off, and the Gamblers did get the win. Driver to the basket, Rodney Watkins able to drop that one in. He's got 10 here in the first. He's played every minute of the game so far. Has not seen a break yet as Rodney Watkins out there. Tied up at 16. Finding Allen Wells. Great dish from Nomad to find Allen Wells down low. The broken clock getting there right here early in the second. Rodney Watkins, he gets it into Larson. Looking for a quick basket, but rejected and then thrown back in. And rebounded by Giorgio, who puts it back down. Perfect storm there for the Gamblers. John Giorgio able to slam that one in. Tied back up at 18. Nomad. He'll use the screen again. He's going to attack Watkins, but he steps back and then finds Pebble for the slam down low. B-team putting it together here through the second. Watkins into Giorgio again, who's able to lay that one in. Might have got away with the foul there as well. Did the Indiana Elite here on the home court for the Las Vegas Gamblers. Nomad, he's going to get it into Rocco. They're going to look for Rocco. Pebble down here in the post. He gets it out to Allen Wells, who throws up a three ball. Allen Wells for three. Allen Wells from downtown. He's got 5 just like that off the bench. Here's Watkins looking for more, attacking the basket, down in the key, and puts up the lay-in. Rodney Watkins, he's the assist leader from Season 1, but he is finding the basket here tonight. He's got 12 here in the first half. Hasn't seen the bench yet, has Watkins. Here comes Nomad. He finds Pebble again for the alley-oop. 2 possessions this quarter. They have hooked up on an alley-oop. But here comes Watkins sneaking by the defense to lay it in. Rodney Watkins finding the hole in the defense every time. Indiana Elite going to set up again. They're up 1. They get it into Greg Neal. Greg Neal back to Allen Wells for another 3. Can't get that one to go after he had that 3 ball earlier here in the second. Watkins looking to give his team the lead. He gets it into Larson. Larson against Wells. Halfway gone here in the second. Larson turn around. Gets the roll in. Gerald Larson is on the board. And that gives him the 1. That's going to be a timeout there from Coach Pete Jones following the Gamblers taking the lead. Starters checking back in for the Indiana Elite as the Gamblers go up 1 with the starters checking back in. You know what that means. It means they give the ball to Pete Jones Jr. He works his way in down in the post, and then he misses it down low. Just what the Indiana Elite want to see. Here come the Gamblers up 1 now. Back into Larson. He got the last basket that gave him the lead against Truck Wallace. Truck Wallace coming off the bench. Fresh, though. Able to get the rejection. And the defense stepping up here when the Indiana Elite need him. Less than 2 minutes left here in the first half. They're going to give it to the rookie, Cameron Boozer, and the defense steps up for the Gamblers. Rejected by Cook. Here comes Arenas. He dishes it out to Drake, though, and the Gamblers are going to set up the offense into Larson again. He got rejected by Wallace on the last possession. This time he's able to get the roll in, though. Gamblers go up 3. Matt Snow at the top. He is going to put up a quick shot and drop that one in. Matt Snow on the board for the first time. He's got 2. Timeout Vegas. Back to it. Back to it following the timeout from Vegas. They're up 1. 90 seconds left here in the second. as Lynch brings it down the court for the Gamblers. He'll work around the screen, throws up a quick three around the screen, the pick and pop. As Fred Lynch drops that one in. And wide is the gap. Vegas goes up forward. They give it into Pete Jones Jr., who finds Cameron Boozer. Great dish there from Pete Jones Jr. to find the rookie Cameron Boozer. He drops that one in. Quick shot here from Drake that he cannot get to go. Boarded by the Indiana Elite, and here they come with a chance to tie it up. Gets it into Pete Jones Jr. Gets it back over to Cameron Boozer. He's looking for more all the way to the basket. The rookie lays it in. Cameron Boozer's got 8. Leading scorer for the Elite here in this game. Lynch over to Larson for a 3-ball. He can't get that one to go. Boarded by Matt Snow. Looking to give the Elite the lead. He's at the top of the key. He's at the top. Gives it into Pete Jones Jr. In the key. Out the Truck Wallace. Pulls up a mid-range. Truck Wallace can't get it to go. Boarded by Craig Drake. Maybe the last one here of the first half. Chance to give it back to the Gamblers. Lynch with a quick shot. Cannot get it to go. 10 seconds left. Time winding down here in the second. They're going to have one more chance. It's going to be Clem Fandango. He's going to drive to the basket. The floater. Clem can't get it to go. Clem can't get it to go at halftime. We're tied at 31. Second half. Second half coming your way. Thanks, everyone, for tuning in. We have got a good one brewing here. Tied up at 31. Indiana Elite trying to remain undefeated. Out to Truck Wallace. Truck Wallace. He's going to pull up a 3. No. Trying to open up the second half here with a 3-ball. Truck Wallace can't get it to go. And here come the Vegas Gamblers. Craig Drake into Watkins. After his long break in the second, he starts the second half just like he was playing in the first. He's 8 for 9 from the field with 16 points. Matt Snow, he's going to get the screen. He'll drive to the basket and lay that one in through good defense. Ties back up at 33. Just 4 points, 2 assists for Matt Snow. Into Badunga, the rookie for the Gamblers. Up and over Truck Wallace, but bounces off the right side. And boarded by the Indiana Elite, Clem Fandango at the top. He gets it into Pete Jones Jr. back up to the top to Clem Fandango. Now he'll get the screen. He's going to look to attack the basket. He'll do just that. And lay it in off the glass. Fandango's on the board for the first time. He's got 2. Gamblers keeping it close here with the Indiana Elite. They're coming off a loss. Dropped in for 3. Craig Drake from downtown. He pulls up with Clem Fandango in his face and dropped it in. Cameron Boozer with a quick one. He's got 10. Does the rookie, number 2 overall pick, Cameron Boozer. Rodney Watkins spinning, finding Drake off the 3-ball. He wants more against Fandango. Can't get the lay-in from the key, though. Bounded by Truck Wallace. He's looking to go all the way. Gives it to Pete Jones Jr., though. Back to Truck Wallace in the key and lays it in. Truck Wallace, he was 0 for 3 before that lay-in. He's finally on the board. Some of the starters, quiet night here tonight. Craig Drake with a quick shot, though, that he cannot get to go. Some of the Indiana Elite having a quiet night. Matt Snow driving to the basket. And the players going quick out there. Vegas Gamblers calling timeout. Indiana Elite go up 5 following the timeout from the Gamblers. Starters stay out there for the Elite. Arenas into Drake. Drake is trying to get the Gamblers back into this one here. Quick shot that he cannot get to go. That's a miss there for Craig Drake. And the Indiana Elite will set up again and look to run the offense. Matt Snow, he gets it into Cameron Boozer. It's been Cameron Boozer's night here tonight. He has looked good, and he's going to continue it. 12 points for the rookie. Quick pass, great dish right there, and Craig Drake rims it out. Oh, my goodness. If it can go wrong for Craig Drake right now, it is. Clem Fandango, he can't get the lay-in, but he gets the board, but then it's poked away. Bang, bang play there down low. Gamblers come up with it. Arenas over to Badunga with a quick 3. He can't get that one to go. Gamblers are trying to shoot their way out of this deficit, but it's not that big of a deficit. Here come the Elite. It's Clem Fandango around the screen. He'll attack all the way and lay it in. Fandango's got 4. Elite have got the lead up to 9 now. Arenas. He'll work around the screen, but good defense from Matt Snow. Poked away by Snow. Recovered by Arenas. He's thinking about it. Poked away again by Snow. Matt Snow D'd up on the rookie. He finds Drake down low, and Drake is finally able to end the drought. 2 for 9 here on the night for Craig Drake, a night he's going to want to forget. Matt Snow sets it up. It's into Cameron Boozer. The rookie has been on fire, but that is going to be a miss there for him. Gamblers looking to capitalize off the miss from the rookie. Into Jordan. 60 seconds left here in the third against Jones Jr. In the key. Corner 3. Craig Drake.
Up, corner 3.
When they needed it, he's 3 for 10 on the night, but he finally gets a 3 ball to drop. Indiana Elite will set up and run the offense. Dish in to find Boozer. Back up to the top to Matt Snow. He gets it into Pete Jones Jr. Pete Jones Jr. under the basket. Slams it down. 8 points for Pete Jones Jr. Lead back up to 6. Arenas. Drake, he's thinking about it. He pulls up another 3. Oh, no, his foot was on the line. That's going to be a 2 there. Craig Drake, he's finding his touch. Now, can he help get the Gamblers back in? Only down 4. Into Cameron Boozer. He's looking to add more on. It's been a good night for him. He's able to drop that one in off the glass. 14 points for the rookie. Gamblers with the last one here in the third. Arenas into Badunga. Badunga against Wallace. Truck Wallace got a hand on it and was able to affect that one. Time winding down. Last one for the third. Elite are going to have one more chance. Matt Snow! Can't get it to go. Rims off the backside. That's the end of the third. To the fourth. Indiana Elite up 6. Trying to remain undefeated here in Season 2 of the Scuffed Basketball League. The Season 1 assist leader, Rodney Watkins, an all-star in Season 1. Trying to help lead the Gamblers past the hottest team in the league, and a great dish there to find Jorginho. Gets them 2 points. Here comes Nomad to lay that one in, the captain of the B team. Able to attack the basket. He's got 6. 4.5 minutes left here in this one. Badunga with a quick shot. Cannot get that one to go. Fight for the rebound, and Nomad will come up with it. We'll see if the Gamblers can fight their way back in. Not a big deficit here at all. Gamblers certainly not out of this one. And with the B team in there, we'll see if they can look to take advantage. Nomad gets it into Rocco Pebble. He gets it over to Greg Neal. Shot clock winding down. It's Allen Wells for 3. Allen Wells drops in a 3 ball. Allen Wells has got 8. That gets the lead up to 9. Watkins into Giorgio. And they find John Giorgio again for the lay-in down low. Nomad at the top, following the 3 ball from Allen Wells for them. And the lay-in for Jorginho. Indiana Elite will look to set up the offense. It's going to be Nomad that attacks. He works around the screen. Hook shot up and over, but good defense. Able to affect that hook shot. Gamblers off the miss. Finds the man down low. Great pass, but not able to capitalize. Gets it back to Giorgio. He has looked good here in the fourth, but after 2 good possessions, he's not able to get that one to go. And Indiana Elite will take over. It's Gator Wallace up at the top this time. He is going to get the call. He'll work around the screen. He's looking to attack. Really the first time tonight that he's seen the ball. He gets it back over to Rocco Pebble. Allen Wells going to look to attack the basket from the elbow. He cannot get the lay-in to go. And here come the Gamblers following the miss. Down 7. Trying to cut into this lead here late. Craig Drake back to Watkins at the top. Quick shot over Nomad. Cannot get that one to go. It is boarded by Rocco Pebble. Nomad, he's looking to go quick all the way to the basket and lays that one in. Timeout called by the Gamblers. Approaching halfway gone here through the fourth. Timeout called by the Gamblers. The backups, the B team stays in for the Indiana Elite. Starters getting a little extra rest. Ready to come out late in the fourth. Quick shot from Watkins. Drops it in. Long 2, though. Foot was on the line. 18 points for Rodney Watkins. Been a great game for him tonight. And he's not out of this one yet, trying to help his team. Trying to help lead the Gamblers past the #1 Indiana Elite. Nomad around the screen. Great defense from Watkins. Finds Pebble. Great defense to pick him up, though. Shot clock winding down. Nomad's going to have to pull up. Cannot get it to go. Great defense from the Gamblers there. 2 minutes left. Barry at the top. Finds Watkins. Watkins against Nomad. He'll back down against him in the key. Able to lay that one in. Lead down to 5. The crowd comes alive. Nomad comes across. Coach Pete Jones calls a timeout. 1:47 left in the fourth. The starters check back in. Which means the Indiana Elite. Oh, Clem Fandango. Great dish to find Cameron Boozer, who slams it down. Great game for the rookie. He's got 16, 8 for 12 from the field. Starters check back in. They immediately get a bucket. Lead back to 7. Larson against Wallace. Craig Drake for 3. Gamblers needed that one. And Craig Drake steps up for the 3 ball. He's got 13. Gamblers down 4. Time winding down here for the Gamblers. Matt Snow at the top. He's working the clock. He gets it into Pete Jones Jr. At the truck, Wallace. He puts up a 3. He can't answer with his own 3 ball. And the Gamblers will take over. Gamblers take over. Down 4. 60 seconds on the clock. Watkins around the screen. He'll look to attack. All the way to the basket. Up and over. Cannot get it to go. Great defense from Matt Snow and Cameron Boozer. Matt Snow at the top, looking to work some clock. He'll set up. Time winding down. He gets it into Cameron Boozer. Cameron Boozer lays it in. They give it to the rookie, and he steps up late. 35 seconds. Gamblers down 6. Gonna need to score quick. Do they put up a 3? Watkins, he's gonna look to attack, and he does, all the way to the basket. All the way to the basket. He's able to slam that one down. Coach Pete Jones is going to call a timeout. Following the timeout, Coach Pete Jones talks some things over with the Indiana Elite. Gets it in a truck, Wallace, and immediately fouled. And they had a foul to give. Going to have to do another foul to give the truck, Wallace. He jukes around his man. They're not fouling him. Gives it to Gator Wallace. And then the foul comes in. Gator Wallace this is going to be his first free throws of the season. Either that or he has to hit one. And he's not going to drop that one in. Remember, ladies and gentlemen, if there's one thing scuffed in the Scuffed Basketball League, it is free throws. Gator Wallace at the line. Able to drop in the second. 1 for 2 from the line. That's his first points of the game. Rodney Watkins, team down 5. Does he pull up a quick 3? Gets it over to Larson. Back to Watkins. He pulls up a 3 ball. Cannot get that one to go. Boarded by Boozer and over to Snow for the foul. 12.9 on the clock. Matt Snow, 40% here in Season 2. Cannot get the first one to go. Matt Snow misses the first. He'll step up for the second. Drops in the second. Both free throws go 1 for 2 from the line. Gamblers call their final timeout. 13 seconds on the clock. They're down 6. Craig Drake, quick 3. Oh, in and out for Craig Drake. And quickly over to Matt Snow. He'll shoot free throws again. Matt Snow at the line. Cannot get the first one to go. 8.6 on the clock. Matt Snow misses them both at the line. Quick pass up to Drake. Over to Giorgio. Someone's going to have to pull it up quick. Time winding down. Giorgio with a quick 3. He drops it in. 0.2 on the clock. 0.2 on the clock. That's going to do it. Boozer throws one up for funsies. No more time left. Indiana Elite take the win.